Good morning and welcome to the NDTV YouTube segment where we give you the top 5 stories to look forward to every day. And our 5 stories today are: clear Shaheen Bagh plea in Supreme Court today, Delhi college students allege sexual assault on campus, Hyderabad Metro's Corridor 2 opens, coronavirus, a Chinese journalist is apparently gone missing, and who won the Oscars. Clearly, the top trending story is clear Shaheen Bagh. Those are 2 pleas that are going to come up in Supreme Court today. That gets 66% of your vote at the moment. Well, of course, that has been one of the top civic issues. It's also an issue where women of Shaheen Bagh, people of Shaheen Bagh, have been sitting out on the streets protesting for their rights, for constitution, for at least last 58 days. Yes, the protest has gone on for 58 days and we have seen women, children, their families, the extended families have been coming out, doing rounds, working shifts, in fact, protesting in Shaheen Bagh. What they are demanding? The rollback of Citizenship Amendment Act, which the government had passed. They think that once the NPR comes into effect, once that exercise starts, they will be evicted or they will be put into detention camps. They are asking for restoring order. Also, they are asking for their representatives to come and meet them, to talk to them. No prominent political party has yet gone and met the people at Shaheen Bagh. So protests continue. On one hand, there are 2 pleas that are going to be taken up in Supreme Court. First is clearing the area that is blocking the traffic between Delhi and Noida. It is considered as one of the main routes between the 2 cities of NCR, Delhi and Noida, and lots of traffic had to be diverted over the last 58 days. Central Delhi is choked because there is only one way left to reach Noida right now. So that's become a huge civic issue. Shaheen Bagh has also come up in during the elections in Delhi. It's been one of the issues that have been talked about by BJP, whereas the Aam Aadmi Party has preferred to remain quiet on the Shaheen Bagh issue. They have spoken about development, they have spoken about water, electricity, and giving amenities to people, but not about Shaheen Bagh. However, Shaheen Bagh, biryani, their rights have all been spoken by the Bharatiya Janata Party and people who have campaigned for them. So that's one of the pleas that come up in Supreme Court to clear Shaheen Bagh. The other one is that Supreme Court has taken cognizance of a baby who died during the protest at Shaheen Bagh. Apparently the baby had gone there with his mother and was there out in the cold, and as a result the next day, that's what the mother said in an interview to us, the next day the baby didn't wake up. Perhaps it was the cold that claimed the baby. Also, there's been a bravery awardee, a young bravery awardee who appealed to the Supreme Court that children should not be dragged to the protest site. Perhaps Supreme Court is also going to listen to her. So that's one of the key things that is going to come up. And Shaheen Bagh, though it's a very small part of Delhi, it has become a national and an international topic right now. Many people talking about Shaheen Bagh and how the women have come out in large numbers to this protest area, and they have gathered day in and day out. There are many other people who have gone there in support of these women, and they have said till the time the government doesn't roll back, till the time the government doesn't scrap the act, they are continuously going to sit out there and protest. There have been rumors that Shaheen Bagh will be cleared after the Delhi elections. The Supreme Court was meant to have taken up the matter on Friday. It didn't take up. It said that it will hear after the elections are done. Now the elections are done, so perhaps it's going to come up today. An order will perhaps be given very soon. In the meantime, there have been appeals made to the protesters to shift to another site to clear the passage of emergency services like ambulances, even school buses. But the protesters have been been out there, sitting there with dogged determination not to move out, not to clear out the area, and continue to be there even though it seems like inconveniencing a lot of people. Be there and ask for their rights. That's what the people of Shaheen Bagh have done, and they have been spoken about for their bravery, for braving the night chill. They have been sitting there from mid-December and through very, very cold days. Even when Delhi was 1 degree, we know that the women of Shaheen Bagh and their children were not just sitting but sleeping under the open skies out there in that area. So we'll really have to wait and see what the Supreme Court says, whether the Supreme Court orders clearing of Shaheen Bagh or asks these protesters to move to another site, give them another hearing, whether the case is deferred. That's something we really have to wait and see. The other topic that's clearly trending at this hour is Delhi college students alleging sexual assault on campus, and that's got 17% of your votes. Well, the incident happened during Gargi College's fest reverie on the 6th of this month. Apparently, some people belonging to a definite political outfit got in. One doesn't know how they got a pass to get into a girls' college, but yes, a large group of men got in and apparently molested girls who were there in the event, in their fest. What we do know is that no police complaint has been registered yet. The principal is not saying anything, but a lot of the students and their teachers have taken to social media to lodge their protest. They have spoken about how a bunch of men got into the college during the festival and molested girls who were there at the campus. So perhaps this is going to become a bigger issue in days to come. One really doesn't know how passes went out to such people, who were the ones giving them an entry into the college. Those are the things that need to be found out. The other thing is that a police complaint has yet not been registered. So one has to wait and see at what point who goes and registers the police complaint. Yesterday, there was a student that spoke to NDTV on condition of anonymity and said and narrated the incidents that went on for hours inside the campus, how a bunch of men who are completely unknown, claiming to be a part of a political outfit, chanting slogans, got in and misbehaved, also molested girls. Well, we'll have to wait for a reaction from the college. The college is the college authorities have been completely silent on this issue. Remember, the campuses have been on the boil for a while now. We've seen protests, in fact, in Jamia Millia Islamia. We've seen protests in JNU and in DU and now in Gargi College. The issues have been vastly different. In Jamia, we have seen protests against CAA. In Jawaharlal Nehru University, we've seen two factions fight over admission, and things really went out of hand. There have been no charge sheet on that JNU incident till now. We've seen in Delhi University students protesting against the CAA and NPR, and now this is a protest that we will see on the streets of Delhi by Gargi College students for a group of men coming into the college and molesting the students.